Varying from the top stories of any celebrity to groundbreaking media coverages, certain nations are ordinarily drawing headlines in international magazines. In the same era, the architectural hands of mankind are never coming slow to publicize their motherland as well. Would you not love to take a short note on their masterwork? What do you think? What could it be? Megaprojects? Or should I call them gigaprojects? Whichever it is, it's all about humanity's establishment and achievements. From international space stations to the ultra-modern civilization of the Line, the human race has just rolled the eyeballs of this world. Let's crack this video to put our fingers on the biggest megaprojects in this world. Hey dude, we're glad to have you back. You would probably be holding aside to highlight the biggest impressive megaprojects in the world. But before we get deep into the video, thumbs up if you are enjoying this and just stay stuck to the video till its end. Behold, because in this video I'm already taking you through the world's largest projects that are completed up to date and are under construction as well. Biggest mega projects in the world. 1. Dubai Land, a city of incredibles. Would you ever believe that a total of 3 Disneylands are going to fit in Dubai Land? Like, how can humans make it possible? I would also put ears to the tangling questions in your mind in case this was proposed by a country other than Dubai. Since Dubai is always a mysterious city regarding infrastructure and skyscrapers, we should all put our hands together for this world-class outline. Being home to the world's tallest buildings and an ideal global village to visit, Dubai is destined to complete 3 Disney worlds on a landscape of 278 square kilometers, with a 10 million square feet shopping plaza, the world's largest hotel, worth visiting theme parks, and a sports stadium. Dubai Disney World will lower the hold of tourists on their jaws after its completion in 2025. The countdown has just started for this magnificent forecast worth $64 billion. 2. Shinkansen, Japan, a land of rising sun. Would you not find any charm in traveling at the speed of air? Doesn't it sound insane to you? Stick around. In this video, we're going to have a ride in Japan's fastest running bullet trains, which won't stop boggling your mind at once. Where there is the word Japan, there's ever new intervention in the world of mechanics. It would not be wrong enough to synonym Japan with mechanization. Doesn't it click your mind that what exactly is Shinkansen? Behold, the Japanese have named their railway trunk line as Shinkansen, designed for the Japanese iconic bullet trains to run at the speed of 505 kilometers per hour. While celebrating 50 years of excellence, the Japanese announced the purpose of this mega project of the fastest running bullet trains which are going to represent Japan in near future. This network of bullet trains is going to hold over the futuristic economy of Japan because it will move passengers from Tokyo to Osaka in less than 2.5 hours. This will surprise you to the core that this ever-fast running Japan bullet training will be the world's busiest economy train because it will host almost 42,000 passengers at a time and will kill their boredom with the spectacular window viewpoints. 3. International Space Station, the largest space station humans ever put in space. The International Space Station, or ISS, is not a single state's achievement. Rather, multinationals have their hands behind this mega project, including the United States, Japan, Canada, Russia, and the European Space Agency. Though it's not in the world, it's one of the world's most thrilling mega projects. The main purpose to create this prodigious mega project of the space station was the science experiments that are to be carried out outside the Earth's climate. Only 6 astronauts are allowed to live in this space station, and their duties switch out every 6 months as well. Will you not want to throw some light on another breathtaking fact about the International Space Station? Located just outside the Earth's atmosphere, this International Space Station just takes 90 minutes to orbit the Earth at a speed of 2,800 kilometers per hour. You can roughly estimate the size of the ISS through America's football station. For 20 years, the International Space Station costs $3 billion per year from NASA, half of which is for its operators, and the other half for cargo transportation. 4. China's Water Transport Project, a center of the world's population. To quench the thirst of dry North living, China is working on the largest project of its kind. This project is aimed to draw water from rivers in South China to the dry North, and that's why they call it South to North Diversion Project. Groundwater has been a source of farming and households in Beijing since the soil is drying up day by day. More than 600 million people have to remain thirsty, and Beijing is on its way to shrinking 5 centimeters on average per year. Would China sit with a hand in its hand? That's a clear no. China has already started operating a south to north water project. This project will stand out exceptionally well because after its complete construction, 44.8 billion cubic meters of water will be drawn from the humid areas of the south to the north that's as dry as dust. This water project will also fasten and link the 4 main watercourses from the Yangtze River in the south to the Yellow River Basin in North China, with a cost of $64 billion. When China's South to North Water Project will meet its end, no one will have an empty cup in his hands. 5. Great Man-Made River Libya, the largest irrigation project. Do you have any idea about how much fresh water is available for mankind on Earth? Any guesses? Surprisingly, it's only 3% of the total water resources present. Is this little amount sufficient enough? Moreover, what about the regions that have more than 80% of desert landscapes and no frequent rainfall over there? Libya is one of those deserts that don't have groundwater resources at all. Above all, the high-temperature climate of Libya evaporates water just quickly. This was the scenario of the early 1900s. In the Sahara Desert, when Libyans were on their way to discover the oil resources, they found something just worth adopting. And what was that? It's the Nubian water layer, the largest underground resource of water in the Eastern Sahara region. The largest known irrigation project in this world, named Great Man-Made River, Libya, aims to nourish the Sahara Desert. With 36,000 cubic meters of water supply, this mega-project will be the 8th wonder of this world. When this project is completed by 2030, an underground network of pipes will serve for more than 48 years to the deserts of North Libya. 6. High-speed rail, California, nation's most expensive public project. The United States has just shocked the world with the announcement of high-speed railway tracks that will be a bridge between the 10 largest cities of this state. Running from San Diego in the south to San Francisco in the north, the United States high-speed bullet trains will travel at a speed of 220 miles per hour. Gone are the days when you had to mark your time in the waiting rooms of California's railway stations. You can certainly estimate the commitment of these electrically running bullet trains from their sustainability in the US because of their renewable energy sources. Nothing to wonder at all, because the railway tracks in California always come with high costs, and so this upcoming high-speed rail is, after the cost of $104 billion, 6 times more than its original estimate. The public will have their hands on this track by 2029. You should also put your ears to its phases of completion, and that's why I am going to draw their picture as well. These electrical bullet trains will operate from Los Angeles to San Francisco in one phase and will then make their way to San Diego and Sacramento. 7. Lusail City Megaproject, Qatar. A city from scratch. Welcome to the host of FIFA World Cup 2022, Qatar. To cope with the extremes of climate and to manage the sustainability of the ever-increasing population of the country, Qatar is on its way to the ongoing construction of its megaproject, Lusail City. Since oil resources are going to deplete in the near era, Middle East countries are shifting their backbone for their economy. Likewise, Qatar is destined to construct a mega city that will grab the tourists' attention and will hype the tourism industry. Lusail City will be the first green city in the world and will host brand new hotels, worth visiting parks and residential and commercial areas. After its completion, this city will present a unique mix-up of modern civilization, industries, and a peak of technology in it. This city will be completed with an estimated cost of $45 billion in 12 phases, beginning from its foundation from scratch. 8. Neom The Line, Saudi Arabia. A 3-layered zero-gravity city. On the Red Sea in the region of northwest Saudi Arabia, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman intended to design a 3-layered vertical city. Have you ever visualized a mirrored city of skyscrapers? This city will give you a picture of tall skyscrapers running parallel to each other. 3 layers will be structured in such a way that there will be spectacular viewpoints of nature swiping the ground layer of this city. Above this layer, there will be commercial markets and residential areas. On top, the fastest running cars with no carbon emissions will operate at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. The Saudi government has claimed that this city will have ultra-modern facilities for tourists and those living there. Oil depletion has led Saudi Arabia to turn out its economy on tourism, and that is the reason they are going to structure this modern era of civilization. With an ambition to give a home to more than 9 million citizens, Neom will host its first residents in 2024. This futuristic city of Saudi Arabia worth $725 billion will play a part to hype its economy. That's a wrap. Comment down in the chat box below which one of the mega projects have you liked the most. Also, share your thoughts on these projects and let us know if you come across other impressive mega projects of this world. We'll surely appreciate your thoughts.